How to stay warm when the grid is dead. The gas stations are guarded by men with shotguns, and your thermostat is nothing more than wall art. The power's been out for 3 days. Your breath clouds the air inside your own living room. Your kids are wearing every hoodie they own, stacked like N times onions. The government promised rolling blackouts. That was a lie. Nothing is rolling. It's just dark and cold. And you're realizing every piece of tech you own is now an overpriced paperweight. Relax, we're making heat. 10 ways, no outlets, no grid, just you, scrap gear, and the stubborn refusal to freeze into a popsicle in your own bed. Method 1. Alcohol stoves. The hobo campfire. Find rubbing alcohol. 70% works, 91% works better. Denatured alcohol or methanol, even better. Pour it into a shallow metal tin, tuna can, cat food lid, Altoids tin if you're fancy. Light it. Blue flame, no smoke, clean burn. About 10 minutes per ounce. You can boil water, heat soup, warm hands without torching the curtains. The science? Alcohol vaporizes fast. The vapor burns, not the liquid. That's why it's clean. That's also why it's nearly invisible in daylight. Don't put your hand in it to check. It's still burning. Congrats, you're now injured. Method 2. Candle heaters, the Pinterest prepper fantasy. Grab 4 tea candles, find a small terracotta pot, garden store, abandoned shed, wherever. Flip the pot upside down over the candles. The clay absorbs heat and radiates it outward. Sounds weak? It is, but in a small room it dulls the bite. You're not heating a warehouse, you're heating a closet you're sleeping in with your dog. The science? Terracotta is porous. It stores heat and releases it slowly. Candles alone make light. The pot turns that light into warmth. Will it save you in a blizzard? No. Will it keep fingers working? Maybe. Expect survival, not miracles. Method 3. Kerosene heaters. The Soviet apartment classic. You need a kerosene heater, the tiny jet engine looking one. You need kerosene, not diesel, not gasoline, kerosene. Clear to light yellow, smells like jet fuel because it basically is. Fill the tank, light the wick, adjust until the flame is blue, not orange. Orange means soot. Soot means slow poisoning. Blue means a clean burn. These put out serious heat. 15,000 BTUs, enough for a room, maybe 2. The science? Kerosene packs high energy density, burns slow, burns hot. The wick pulls fuel up by capillary action. The flame vaporizes it. Heat. The downside? The smell. It needs air. Crack a window or wake up with a headache that feels like your brain is trying to escape, if you wake up at all. Method 4. Propane heaters. Tailgate toys turned survival lifelines. Get an indoor safe propane heater. Buddy, big buddy, little buddy, whatever. They run on green 1-pound bottles or a 20-pound tank if you planned ahead. Light it, dial the heat, sit down. These things feel like cheating. 4 to 18,000 BTUs depending on a model. Enough for a bedroom, garage, bunker. The science? Propane burns clean, producing carbon dioxide and water vapor. Still ventilate, but far less sketchy than kerosene. Fuel vaporizes, ignites, releases heat. The catch? Propane disappears fast. One small bottle lasts a few hours on high. Stock up or shiver. Method 5. Wood stoves, the caveman's revenge. Find a wood stove, cast iron, steel, doesn't matter. Install it. Vent it through a chimney or window adapter. Gather wood, a lot of it. Chop it, split it, stack it. Dry wood burns hot. Wet wood smolders like soaked cardboard. Load the stove, crumple paper, add kindling, light it. Once it's alive, feed it logs. Adjust airflow. Too much air and it races. Too little and it chokes. The science? Wood is stored sunlight. Trees collected it for years. You're releasing it in hours. Combustion breaks cellulose into heat, light, and gas. The stove traps it and throws it back at you. A good stove can heat an entire house. The downside? You need a forest, a fence, or IKEA furniture. Desperate times. Method 6. Passive solar heating. Lazy genius energy. Open south-facing windows during daylight. Sunlight hits floors, walls, furniture. They soak it up. At sunset, close thick curtains. Heat stays put. The science? Thermal mass. Concrete, brick, tile, water absorb heat and leak it slowly. Your house becomes a heat battery. No fuel, no fire, just physics. The catch? It only works if the sun shows up. Cloudy days mean cold nights, but free heat is still the best deal left. Method 7. Hot water bottles. Grandma's final boss. Boil water, any heat source works. Pour it into a hot water bottle. Rubber, silicone, even a metal bottle wrapped in cloth. Put it in your sleeping bag by your feet or chest. The science? Water stores heat better than almost anything. It stays warm for hours. You're not heating the room, you're heating you. Efficient, direct. The downside? You need to boil water. If you can do that, you're already winning. Method 8. Catalytic heaters. Flameless witchcraft. Get a catalytic heater. Coleman, Camco, runs on propane. No flame, just a glowing pad. The science? Propane reacts on a platinum surface. Catalytic reaction. Heat without fire. Lower carbon monoxide, still crack a window. Silent, efficient, unsettling, like an alien egg keeping you alive. 3,000 BTUs, enough for a tent, a car, a small room. The catch? The catalyst wears out. Until then, it's magic. Method 9. Buddy heaters with battery fans. The hybrid brain move. Take a propane heater, add a battery-powered fan aimed at it. Without airflow, heat rises and laughs at you from the ceiling. With it, warm air circulates. You're warm, the dog's warm, even the beans are warm. The science? Convection. Moving air spreads heat. You're not making more, you're just wasting less. The catch? Batteries, solar panels, hand cranks. Power still matters. Method 10. DIY rocket stove. Engineer's last stand. Find 2 large cans, coffee, paint, whatever survived. Cut a hole near the bottom of one, slide the other through horizontally. That's your fuel feed. Stack bricks around it, feed sticks into the horizontal can, light them. Fire roars. The vertical can drafts air like a chimney. Boil water, cook food, heat a small space. The science? J-shaped burn chamber. Air enters low, fuel burns at the elbow. Hot gases rise. Insulation traps the heat. Less fuel, more heat. The catch? It's smoky, ugly, improvised. But when the world ends, trash is all you own. The grid isn't coming back. Not today, maybe not ever. But you're warm. You have 10 ways to make heat without flipping a switch. No power company, no handouts. Just you, scrap materials, and the truth that fire doesn't care about infrastructure. Stay warm, stay alive. And if you see smoke from a neighbor's chimney, maybe check on them. Or don't. Survival is a choose-your-own adventure, and you're writing it in real time.